Genetic breakthrough. Discovery of ReNU2 syndrome. Unveils hidden neurodevelopmental causes. An international team of researchers has identified a previously unknown neurodevelopmental disorder, providing a potential answer for thousands of families worldwide who have struggled with undiagnosed conditions. The newly named ReNU2 syndrome is caused by mutations in the ReNU2 gene, a discovery that highlights how much of our genetic blueprint remains unexplored. The hidden nature of the mutation, the reason ReNU2 syndrome has remained undetected for so long, lies in two specific genetic characteristics: non-coding DNA. Unlike most studied genes, ReNU2 is non-coding, meaning it does not provide instructions for building proteins. Instead, it plays an indirect but vital role in cellular functions. Because scientists traditionally focused on protein-coding regions, these instructional areas were often overlooked. Recessive inheritance. The disorder is recessive, meaning a child must inherit a mutated copy of the gene from both parents to develop the condition. Parents can be carriers without showing any symptoms, allowing the mutation to pass through generations unnoticed. Symptoms and clinical impact. ReNU2 syndrome manifests differently in every patient, but it generally presents as a spectrum of developmental and physical challenges. Common symptoms include developmental delays, significant delays in reaching milestones and limited speech abilities. Physical challenges, low muscle tone and difficulties with walking or other motor functions. Neurological and systemic issues, traits often associated with autism, as well as potential epilepsy, respiratory issues, and feeding difficulties. Researchers estimate that this syndrome could account for approximately 10% of all recessive neurodevelopmental disorders, with a known genetic cause. This suggests that thousands of individuals, potentially including thousands in the UK alone, may have been living with this condition without a formal diagnosis. How the discovery was made. The research team utilized a massive dataset to pinpoint the mutation, employing a rigorous comparative analysis. Data mining. Researchers analyzed over 110,000 individual genome records from two major health databases. Comparative study. They compared 14,805 individuals with neurodevelopmental disorders against a control group of 52,861 healthy individuals. Algorithmic detection. Statistical algorithms were used to scan non-coding genes for patterns associated with the disorder. Validation. The findings were confirmed through blood tests in selected patients to ensure accuracy. This finding makes it of general medical relevance because it shows that non-coding genes are hot spots for disease and deserve greater attention. Notes neuroscientist Cornelius Gross. The path toward treatment. While this discovery provides a molecular explanation that offers much-needed clarity to families, it also presents significant medical hurdles. Because the disorder is present from birth, retroactive treatment is complex. Furthermore, delivering medication effectively into the brain and affected cells remains a major scientific challenge. However, the identification of the specific causa lack of the U22 RNA molecule opens a new door for medical science. Researchers believe this provides a concrete biological target, potentially paving the way for gene replacement therapies in the future. Conclusion. The discovery of ReNU2 syndrome shifts the focus of genetic research toward the often ignored non-coding regions of our DNA. By identifying this hidden cause of neurodevelopmental delays, scientists have moved one step closer to providing both diagnostic clarity for families and a roadmap for future therapeutic interventions.